Hello guys, I am Hellfire, and welcome to my Ultimate Barrows Guide. I worked quite hard on this, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, this is the recommended armor that you use at Barrows. I have the Helm of Nez, Fury, Fire Cape, and you can substitute Fire Cape for a Skill Cape if you would prefer. Whip, Bandos Chestplate, Dragon Defender, definitely bring a Ring of Wealth, Bandos Tassets, Dragon Boots, and a Regan bracelet, whichever you guys prefer to call it. And if you don't want to use this, you can use Barrows gloves, and if you don't want to use Barrows gloves, you can use Rune gloves, or whatever you prefer, Dragon gloves if they have that. I have no goddamn idea. But yeah, that's the recommended armor. Hey guys, this is the inventory you will be using for my guide. Well, this is one of the many you could use. I will show all of them. You've got the prayer pots, the DDS you need, Slayer staff for the Slayer dart you can use. You need the black d'hide body or any kind of d'hide body for Arams, and then bring full Guthan if you can for healing, which is a lot easier than food. And I'm telling you, you can last there a lot longer. And never forget your spade, ever. Bring a house teleport or any kind of teleport, I suppose. And then the rest monkfish, because monkfish is cheap and good food. Now, if you don't want to use this method, you can use this one. This is the alternative method. Basically, you just take away the Guthans and the Slayer Dart, and you add in the Whip, the Dragon Defender, and the pots. You don't necessarily need the pots if you don't want to. It takes up quite a bit of inventory space, which is 3 monkfish. Could be the difference between killing the brothers or not and surviving down there, but you never know. I never take pots. That's just me because I'm like max combat, but yeah. So the alternative to the Slayer Dart is the Black Salamander. You can buy it in the Grand Exchange. Also, its ammo, I suppose it's called, is the Harlander Tar. You can buy that in the Grand Exchange as well. The upside to this is that you get the... Well, I don't suppose you get as much pack space, but you do get more pack space. It hits a lot higher than Slayer Dart. It's a lot faster than Slayer Dart, more effective. The downside is, for the Black Salamander, you do need 70 range, 70 mate, and 70 strength. That is a downside. If not, just use the Slayer Dart method and enjoy. Alright guys, there's no real good way to get the Barrows. There's many different guides and methods, but the one on the screen is a way to get there, and I can't explain it because it takes too long. Anyway, click the screen and that will be your way to get to Barrows. Alright guys, these are the crypts where they're located on the map. The first one is Varrock right there where I'm pointing to. The next one is Torag. Then it goes Carol's. Then Guthan. Then Arams in the middle, and Darok on the far northeast. Okay, I'm going to explain which order I kill them in. Personally, this is how I do it, and this is how I find it the best. Other people may find other ways to do it, and that way the best, but this is how I do it, so this is how and why I'm explaining it. I do Darok first, simply because he's a pain in the ass. So basically, mage him. Well, not necessarily, but kill him first. And if you still have prayer left over, run down to Carol's, because you need prayer for Carol's. And then you run all the way over to Varrock, and if you still have prayer left over, use your prayer on him. If not, maybe use a prayer pot, maybe not, depends on your level. Then I go down to Torag. Then I cut straight across to Guthan. Then I go up here to Arams. And then one of them is going to be your tunnel, though. So remember that. But that's the order I do it in. Darok, Carol's, Varrock, Torag, Guthan's, Arams. So it's kind of like a giant ass zigzag. But anyway, that's how I do it. Alright guys, this is the Barrows run that I did for this video. Half of it is sped up so that I can get through it faster, and half of it is like normal, so you'll see right here in a second. I'm going to kill Darok. Kill him first. Use your Black Salamander. Make sure you have the mage attack on. And pray melee. And so basically you just own him up. And I'm gonna say right now, I did a very good run. This is the best run I've ever done, and this is the first time I tried to get this clip for this video. And it went really well. And then you run down to Carol's, pray range, but what you're gonna do instead is have your DDS out and spec him out. And I got really good spec hits here. Like really good. kill them with all 4 specs or whatever it was, and then you're gonna run up to Varrock, and what you're gonna do is Black Salamander him with the mage as well. But he was my tunnel, so remember, mage him with your Black Salamander, and pray melee if you still have prayer left, and if you're lower level, pray anyway because you will die, because he hits through prayer. And as for Torag here, pray with what you have left of your prayer, and mage him as well. Like, if you have prayer, you may as well use it, because it's just a waste if you don't use it and you have it, because it's going to decrease anyway, because that's the way Barrows works. And now you're going to run over to Guthan, and you will mage him as well. Or her. Not sure which one it was. She male. Anyway, you mage him or her up to death. And then pray melee if you still have it once again. And if you're lower level, pray anyway because you will die and he or she will heal up on you. Pretty sure it's a he because they're called brothers, but wears a skirt for some reason. It's pretty weird. She-male. Anyway, go to Arams, get your DDS spec ready, and spec out. And I got a really good spec on there, and then a really good whip hit as well. So I got really lucky. But sometimes it takes a bit longer to kill Arams. And pray mage once again if you're lower level. Now Varrock was my tunnel, so I go into the tunnel. I wear my Guthans. And with my Guthans, I will heal up to full HP. Because in any one of these doors, the Varrock brother will pop out, maybe. And while you first get down there, you look for the first door that's open, and then you go through it. And then you go through there, the next door, and then you basically look through the next door that's open, which is this one. So I go through there, and I'm kind of rotating around the center, trying to stay as tight to the center as possible. It's kind of like a giant square. So think of it as like a circle, but it's a square, and you're just going to go around it with open doors. And I got really lucky here. The chest door was right here, and as for this one, the answer is the square. That answer is the square. So basically, no matter what, you need to kill this spider that's attacking you. Otherwise, you're never going to get into the door if you just spam click it. And this one, yeah, as you can see, I pointed to which one it was. It was the one with the square on the top left that was left out. That's the answer to that puzzle. You can go back and watch it again if you didn't see it. And as you can see at the chest, I got Varrock, and I will mage him with my Black Salamander. And for this run, I got really lucky, guys. I hit really good specs and got really good hits with my Black Salamander and all that good stuff. I had prayer for majority of the brothers, which was really lucky. And I didn't even have to use a prayer pot or eat food or anything. But I will eat up food after this, so I have pack space whenever I loot the chest. And for this chest, I was really surprised at what I got. This was the first try I ever did for this run for the video. And so I'm just going to kill off this skeleton, otherwise he'll never bugger off. And I loot the chest, and I got really lucky. I'll say you. If I ever get to loot the chest, damn it. I hate voice narrations, but loot the chest. I got a Carol skirt. I was pretty psyched about that. And that's my Barrows run, guys. So watch it again if you didn't understand it. You'll understand the tunnels a lot better if you just keep watching, and yeah. Alright guys, these are all the puzzles. As you can see, I'm going through them all. I've got pictures of them. I took them off the internet just to make it easier for you guys to understand that. So I credit Tippett for this. These are the pictures that they show of the puzzles, and those are all the answers. So memorize those, guys, and you'll have a much easier time in the tunnels. Alright guys, this concludes my Barrows guide for this time. I will more than likely make another one sometime in the near future, hopefully. I know this one took a while for you guys, but hopefully it was worth it. And just for a little understanding here, there are many ways to do this, so don't criticize the way that I do it. I'm just trying to help you guys that don't know how to do it. And I gave you the alternative armors and stuff, and feel free to leave comments or message me. I'll be glad to answer you for alternatives if you don't understand. Also, I know there are many methods. You can barrage, you can use other Barrows armors, and it just goes on and on. But I don't do that, so don't criticize. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Subscribe, like this, please. I took a fair amount of time to do this, and a lot of frustration happened. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.